Hey guys, Dusty here. So lately I've been running in a lot of new and exciting shoes, and today I'm going to be giving my first impressions review on one of those shoes, the HOKA Mach 5. And like always, I'll go over the basic specs on the shoe, my first few experiences running in it, and finally how I'll use it going forward. So the Mach 5 is a lightweight daily trainer, but it still has a heavy focus on performance. And for a lot of us, it could probably cross over from lightweight daily trainer into the racer category, especially if you didn't want to spend the $250 or more to get a one of the new carbon plated super shoes out there. My men's size 8.5 weighs in at a very light 7.4 ounces or 211 grams. The Mach 5 has a stack height of 29 millimeters in the rear, 24 in the forefoot for a heel to toe drop of 5 millimeters. And to be honest, a lot of the features in the Mach 5 are going to be very similar to the Mach 4, which was for most people a huge hit. So you have a nice lightweight upper, no issues with the laces or the tongue. The tongue is a little bit thinner in the new Mach 5. For those of you wondering, yes, the insoles are removable. But now moving along to the midsole, this is where the biggest difference between the Mach 4 and the new Mach 5 is. So the new Mach 5 has the Profly Plus midsole running along here on the top. It's the colored part of the midsole. And just pressing on this with your thumb compared to just the Profly midsole on the HOKA Mach 4, you can tell that it's so much softer on the new Mach 5. And that feeling is even more evident when you actually put your foot in and you start walking around and running in this shoe. Compared to the Mach 4, the ride of this is just softer and bouncier. And I say bouncier, it still doesn't quite have the bounce of like an Asics Nova Blast or a Nike Invincible. But still, the overall ride of this new Mach 5 is quite a bit softer and squishier, while still retaining that performance that people love so much in the Mach 4. And then similar to the previous version, this bottom layer is just a basic EVA, and then if you move along to the outsole, it's that rubberized EVA, so no rubber on the outsole of the shoe. So yes, that does affect the grip slightly, not as much as you might think though. I was pleasantly surprised at the Mach 4, still how grippy the outsole was on that shoe. And also you're going to see some wear a little bit faster in this shoe because there is no rubber on the outsole. Overall, I love the lockdown of this shoe. The Mach 5 does fit true to size. I found the width to be pretty average. I've had no hot spots or anything like that so far. Now my experience running in it so far, I've only done 3 runs in this shoe, and my first run was part of a 30K long run that I did with some pickups in there. So in that run I had done the first 18K in my Asics Nova Blast, and then I switched over to the HOKA Mach 5 for the final 12K, and right away it was very clear this shoe, while not as soft as the Asics Nova Blast, much softer than its predecessor, the Mach 4. And when I started doing my pickups in that final 12K, it was also evident that this shoe is way faster than the Asics Nova Blast. Now don't get me wrong, I love the Asics Nova Blast. It's probably one of my favorite daily trainers. But overall, the HOKA Mach 5 is a much more performance inspired than that shoe, the Asics Nova Blast. So for myself, very nice to run in. The Mach 5 is a neutral shoe, but like all Hokas, they have very wide bases, and it just makes the shoe inherently stable. So no issues with any sort of pronation or taking corners too fast. That's not an issue in the shoe. I think because of this new Profly Plus midsole, it's a lot softer, and I think it's going to make those easy runs and long runs a lot more forgiving and easier to do than the HOKA Mach 4. For those of you that like those big, thick midsoles, those max cushion shoes, you might not find this is enough cushion to go really far, maybe over, half marathon distance. But I think when we're talking that half marathon distance and under, a lot of runners are really going to love this shoe, not only for training, but possibly even for racing. Now, as far as price goes, the Mach 5 retails for 140 US or 165 Canadian. And I think that's a fair price. I think this shoe can handle a wide range of paces and distances. And at the end of the day, you're getting a lightweight daily trainer that, like I mentioned already, can even cross over into that racing category if you wanted to. So that's it. That's my first impressions review on the new HOKA Mach 5. This shoe was just released a few days ago in Canada, so I wanted to get my hands on a pair and get my review out. Let me know down below if you have any questions about anything I left out, and I'll try to get back to you. And make sure to hit the thumbs up if you like this video, and also make sure to subscribe for more everything running, and I'll see you in the next video.